ask him, and maybe Joe, you can answer that to me later, is if there's any Maltese restaurants in the Detroit metropolitan area. I'd love food. To me is always such a great way to connect with cultures and people, and so you'll have to let me know that later. So now it is almost 1:15. We are going to be having our Upper Peninsula Folklife Award presentation in just a minute. Letting our folks join us. I have Randy Seppala join. Randy, if you could turn your audio and your video on if possible, that'd be great. And Peter Olson is here. Peter, if you could turn your audio on. And Yvonne, if you could turn your audio on. You just got to hit that microphone button in the lower left-hand corner, and that'll unmute you.
See right there.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, Peter. And,
Okay.
and Yvonne, if you could unmute yourself, you just have to turn that mute button off in the lower corner. Just hit. And Randy, I think Randy, you got your microphone off. Great. Can I hear you? Can we hear you, Randy?
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Yvonne, hey, there you are. All right. I see your lips moving, but I can't hear you, Yvonne. You might need to. Well, whatever reason, we can't hear Yvonne, but she's there. All right. Well, it is 1:15. This is one of the highlights of every year for me, because the Upper Peninsula Folklife Award is an award that we began giving out in 2009 to people who we felt were doing amazing work, and in some ways it made it really their lifelong pursuit and passion to help preserve the cultures of the cultural life of the UP and our folk cultures. And our very first awardee was the great Johnny Perona, the spoon player, who I know was close friends with Randy Seppala as well. And this has become a really powerful thing every year to give these awards out. And I do want to tip a hat to Yvonne in some ways, because it was through her that I became aware that there was such things as Folklife Awards, because she was so involved with the Michigan Traditional Arts Program and their folk awards. It really inspired us to do this in the UP here at Northern Michigan University. So I am going to basically go through and present each one to each person. I know some of you, did you get your plaques in the mail?
Yeah, I got mine.
You got yours. Yvonne, yours is probably still on its way, so sorry if you didn't get it yet. But we got them each a wonderful plaque, which has the in the shape of the UP, and with a picture of them. There, hey, Pekka's got his up there. Fantastic. Thank you for showing. When you speak, you should put that up, because I don't think people can see it until you speak.
Everybody see it? Oh yeah, there's Randy's. Yep, looks good, Randy.
All right. Well, first off, I want to present these folks. Randy Seppala from Wotton. There is a place called Wotton in the UP, and Randy's one of its handful of residents. AKA known as Da Bones Man, is known throughout the Upper Peninsula for his playing and teaching of the rhythm bones. Trained by the legendary Johnny Perona, who was the 2009 recipient of this award, Randy has taught workshops on the rhythm bones for over 2 decades throughout the UP and beyond. He's performed for decades as a percussionist in many folk groups, and in particular the Finnish American All-Stars, Lumberiaki, Thimbleberry Band, UP Gumbo, and many others. He was the coordinator of the annual Covington Music Festival and is a regular workshop leader at the Hiawatha Traditional Music Festival, Market Area Blues Festival. And he also participated in Michigan State University's Traditional Arts Apprenticeship Program back in 2003. Randy, congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Thanks so much, Dan. And I think you got a great program going there, as well as the Michigan Traditional Arts Apprenticeship Program. I can't say enough about that. Through the Michigan State University, it really did come into my life at a time where I really needed something like that. And so I appreciate it all. And you know, keeping these traditions alive is a lot of work, and a lot of people don't recognize it. So it's very nice to be recognized. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to, and congratulations to the other recipients as well. Thank you much.
Thanks, Randy. Next up is Peter Pekka Olson from Chassel. He is a retired forester who devotes much of his time to wood carving and basket weaving. He specializes in carving Christmas trees, fan birds, and boats, and many other items. He has served twice as a master in the Michigan Traditional Arts Apprenticeship Program and has been awarded a fellowship with the American Scandinavian Foundation. He has also studied under traditional carvers in Finland and Sweden and will soon return to learn a new technique for carving St. Thomas crosses, one of his many specialties. Pekka has presented and offered workshops at numerous festivals and fairs throughout the region, including the Upper Peninsula Folklife Festival that we put on for a few years here at Northern. So Pekka, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate this award because a lot of times when you're learning these crafts and I often wonder if people are, you know, even paying attention and if there's any value in them anymore. And when you receive a award like this, well, then it's really uplifting and gives a good feeling for myself to continue on. And I'll keep on teaching as I go on, and whoever wants to learn, I'll teach them because I want to pass on all the crafts and the things that I've learned over the years, even growing up on that little farm in Tapiola. So I have a lot of things I can pass on. So, and yeah, I really appreciate the award, and thank you very much.
Congratulations, Pekka. I'm so glad you could get it. And then last, I'd like to present to you my friend and a mentor, Yvonne Lockwood, PhD, who is Emeritus Curator at Folklife at the Michigan State University. A native of Ironwood, Yvonne has dedicated her career to researching and providing material support for the cultural traditions of the people of the state of Michigan, with special attention to Finnish Americans and the Upper Peninsula. Her past research has focused on such UP traditions as pasty making, sauna, Finnish American traditional dairy products, and most notably rag rug weaving, which resulted in a thoroughly researched and sumptuously illustrated book, Finnish American Rag Rugs, Art, Tradition, and Ethnic Community, from the Michigan State University Press. She also curated a traveling exhibit on the same subject, which we had on display here at the Beaumere Center many years ago. Yvonne's tireless advocacy for UP Folklife is seen in her work at the MSU Museum, which has consistently awarded both awards to recognize traditional artists, educators, and researchers who champion folklife, as well as the apprenticeship grant programs, which ensure that UP folk traditions will continue in the future. So congratulations, Yvonne, and thank you for all of your work. And I don't know if we're going to be able to hear you or not, unless your microphone can get turned on. No, we can't hear you. Your mute button is still on. I don't know if you could click your mute button. There, now it looks like it's off. Could you speak? No, we can't hear you.
Turn the volume up.
I don't know, something in the computer isn't working right. But I wanted to say on Yvonne's behalf that she's really happy about this. Yvonne is a wonderful lady, and we haven't had her up in a while. I wish she could have been here in person, and all of you, we could have done this in person. Maybe next year we can bring you all up for the Sonderegger Symposium that we hope will be in person. So congratulations to this year's Upper Peninsula Folklife Award winners. I'm really glad we could pull this off today, and I wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you very much. See you, Randy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yvonne.
Yeah. Yep, see you, Yvonne.